harm done.
Well, a totally different contrast to the way Pakistani batsmen they bat. They favour their own side, most of them. But when you look at the England side, they like to play more toward cover, over the cover, just try to show the full face of the bat, risk-free shots. Apart from this man, he plays all around. No signs of dew at the moment. But we've seen in the previous match the dew started coming more toward when the first inning, right at the end, 18th over, 19th over, when we saw Stokes was struggling with the length he wanted to bowl, and then it just got really wet after that.
76 रन हो चुके हैं यार, फोर्स पड़ चुका है लास्ट बॉल पे.
Oh, that has scorched the turf on the way to the boundary.
इफ्तिखार अहमद को भी 11 रन पड़ चुके हैं गाइस. काफी महंगे साबित हुए इफ्तिखार अहमद भी. चलो इफ्तिखार अहमद को लाने का बाबर आजम का फैसला अच्छा था, क्योंकि लेफ्टी जब आता है तो एक ऑफ स्पिनर का इम्पैक्ट अच्छा आता है.
I think it's the hands, isn't it? It's not the bat. It's just the timing on it.
ऑफ स्पिनर देखते हैं कितने कारआमद होंगे. लास्ट बॉल पे सिंगल मिल जाएगा.
Iftikhar had been the most economical bowler in the series so far.
7 रन हो चुके हैं.
He's gone for 12 from 1 now. 77 for 2.
What a cake. Sis, don't chocolate.
चलिए ब्रेक है. आप लोग बता सकते हो गाइस क्या टोटल होगा आज इंग्लैंड का?
खाओ और पता लगाओ. फ्यूजन मजे का.
गाइस वीडियो लाइव अगर आपने देखा होगा कि हमारे चैनल पर हमेशा लाइव ही वीडियो चलती है, लेकिन कॉपीराइट के जो इश्यूज आते हैं उस वजह से हम आज चला रहे हैं अपने स्कोर कार्ड और साथ हमारी कमेंट्री. आप लोगों को अगर वीडियो पसंद है वीडियो को लाइक कर दो, कमेंट्री पसंद है तो सब्सक्राइब कर दो, कमेंट जरूर करो ताकि हम आपस में भी कुछ जल्दी से चिट-चैट कर सकें. आज आप लोगों को क्या लगता है कि पाकिस्तान की तरफ से कौन सा ऐसा बैटर होगा या बॉलर होगा जो परफॉर्म करने वाला है? आई थिंक आज मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि बाबर आजम परफॉर्म करेंगे.
ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार. न्यू लिफ्टेड बेस्ट टेस्ट एवर. आपके घर को
सब लोग कमेंट कर दो. शादाब आ चुके हैं राउंड द विकेट. ओ क्या बॉल डाली है यार, ब्रिलियंट हो गई. बहुत अच्छी बॉल थी, बहुत ब्रिलियंट बॉल थी यार.
Thing that isn't shocking is that it reaches the boundary. It's been signalled a wide. There's all sorts of activity there. It might have
Brilliant
hit glove or pad or something. It's hit something. But it's been
बस ये
signalled a wide.
शादाब बहुत ज़्यादा
So an
टर्न.
extra ball.
और फिर मोहम्मद रिजवान ने एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था कि बॉल इतनी टर्न होगी उस एंगल से. इस एंगल से काफी टर्न होती है बॉल.
With the spin. Can be a little risky because
बहुत टर्न होती है इस एंगल से और मेरे को लग रहा है शादाब इधर से विकेट ले लेंगे. आपको क्या लगता है आज शादाब कितनी विकेट लेंगे? क्योंकि शादाब को भी 13 रन मार चुके हैं और बहुत अच्छी बॉल तेज पढ़कर अंदर आई.
Just took a little pace off it. A little bit of extra.
स्क्वायर कट खेलना चाहते थे.
He's another one.
डेविड मलान खड़े क्रीज पर 17 रन के साथ. डेविड मलान की एक इम्पोर्टेंट विकेट होगी जो पाकिस्तान को लेने पड़ेगी, क्योंकि डेविड मलान इंग्लैंड की तरफ से एंकरिंग का रोल प्ले करते हैं. अगर आपने देखा होगा कि डेविड मलान का यही रोल होता है कि वो बस इनिंग्स को अपने साथ लेके चलें और हर बैट्समैन को अपने साथ घुमाएं. और डेविड मलान ने 6 मार दिया गाइस यहाँ पर. ओ ब्रिलियंट सीधी बैट पर आई. शादाब को अटैक कर रहे हैं इस बार इंग्लैंड. पिछले मैच में देखा शादाब ने बैक फुट पर रखा था इंग्लैंड के बैटर को. तो जो बंदा ज्यादा चढ़ता है इंग्लैंड के ऊपर तो अगले गेम में इनका यही माइंडसेट होता है मैं ऐसे ही अटैक करना है, ताकि जो प्रेशर होता है वो डबल हो जाता है उस बॉलर के ऊपर. अब शादाब के ऊपर जो प्रेशर वो डबल हो जाए, लेकिन शादाब एक ऑफ कोर्स एक बहुत
There's
अच्छा
the
बॉलर है, वो
first
उसको पता है कि
$1,000
किस तरीके से
from Bank
ओवरकम करना है इस प्रेशर को,
going
वो
towards
जरूर
flood
करेगा।
relief. Every 6 in the match, every 6 in the series.
शादाब ने
has earned
अभी
$1,000
तक 8
to
रन दे
that,
दिए इस ओवर में,
excellent cause.
लेकिन एक की प्लेयर है पाकिस्तान की टीम का, करके देता है
50
पाकिस्तान के ऊपर एक
partnerships up.
बहुत अच्छा
It's
थ्रो
come in
मार
just
के दिया अभी
26 deliveries. Duckett
His-
has 21 of them.
शादाब ने, अगर आपको मैं बताऊं तो
Milan
क्या
23
थ्रो मारा था
from
यार
just
लड़के ने,
10.
बहुत दूर से थ्रो मारा, पॉइंट रीजन से उसने
Shadab
थ्रो
will go
मारा और
round the
सीधा
wicket
विकेट
now.
हिटिंग हुई है।
Still 3 men back on the leg side.
वो ब्रिलियंट बॉल अगेन, सिंगल इजी ले लेंगे ये लोग।
Last couple of overs been good for England. Yielded quite a few runs in these 2 overs. Have a look at that 6 again.
चलो 8 ओवर हो
Right
चुके
from the
हैं,
middle of the bat.
77 रन आ चुके हैं अभी तक।
Everything.
Yeah, those long levers, isn't it? And also the follow through, going with the shot. What about this
और
one?
straight
What about
खेल
this
दिया।
one? Beautiful. This was a snotter.
बैंड विकेट
It
दिस
was
टाइम।
flat and it just went all the way. Brilliant hit.
Well, the Union Jack has found a customer out there in the stands. This one didn't quite make it to the stands, but Ben Duckett's been working on this. He knows that spin bowlers are going to try and stop him from sweeping. He knows that they're going to have mid-off up because of
Straight
that fact.
down the
So
ground
he's worked
निकल कर
hard at
खेला
banging
बैंड
it
विकेट
down
ने।
the ground.
शादाब
Another grand
को
to
अटैक
flood
बहुत
relief.
कर रहे हैं ये लोग, 2 छक्के
in the
मार
over.
चुके हैं ओवर में,
Thank our
3
fella.
रन आ
Thank
चुके
you
हैं
so
शादाब
much.
के ओवर
Thank you
में,
so much, Ben Duckett and Dowd
2 छक्के
Milan.
और
That's
3
the end
रन
of the
शादाब के
night,
ओवर कंप्लीट हुए,
97
2 ओवर कंप्लीट हुए, 28 रन आए शादाब के ओवर से। शादाब को इस बार अटैक करने का इंग्लैंड का अलग ही माइंडसेट था, बस इंग्लैंड का यही माइंडसेट है कि हमें कुछ भी करके 200 प्लस टारगेट देना है पाकिस्तान को।
और इस मोहब्बत को हमेशा अपने अंदर कायम रखना, इसी का नाम तो सूफी है।
सूफी जो नाम है एतमाद का, आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के।
हर सुबह इन्हें लंच बॉक्स में देती हूँ ऑलपर्स फ्लेवर्ड में। ऑलपर्स दूध की भरपूर ग़िज़ाइयत, चॉकलेट, स्ट्रॉबेरी और बादाम ज़ाफ़रान के मजेदार फ्लेवर्स में।
पर 2
KNNs, ताकि आपके प्यारों को
स्कोर है
मिलती रहे
इंग्लैंड का।
सेफ एंड हेल्दी चिकन।
पर 2 हो चुके गाइस। गाइस मेरी स्ट्रीम में थोड़ा, चलो गाइस कवर करते हैं इसको भी।
Ease the foot down on the accelerator now.
Yeah, the idea was right to go.
इफ्तिखार अहमद है
cover,
again।
but Iftikhar on that occasion was clever.
पहली बॉल पे
Bowled
I
it
think
slower
सिंगल आया था।
and with a bit of loop, and that's why
करंट 100 चला रहे हैं ये लोग।
didn't
10.69
see the
का
convincing stroke from Duckett.
चलो मलान को मैंने आपको जैसे बोला था, मलान वही
Wide
कर
angle
रहे हैं
between
एंकरिंग
extra cover and the
का,
man
और मलान
at
एंकरिंग ही
Tom
कर रहा है अभी तक।
which
Band
encourages the
Duckett ने
batter to
charge
just hit
start
it straight
कर दी।
through there for 4. Here's a look at Ben Duckett on the sweep. That was a very productive reverse. You've got every manner of sweep you can imagine. He can play them right-handed, left-handed, fine, square, in front of square, you name it.
How annoying for a bowler. How annoying. 100 on the board. End the 10th over for the loss of 2 wickets.
गाइस हो सकता है मैं लाइव मैच दिखाऊं, अगर जो कहता है कि लाइव मैच दिखाऊं।
And the strike rates against spin in the series, Duckett's right up there. Shan Masoon, perhaps surprisingly, is right up there.
कमेंट
at the
कर
top,
दे
but he's
जो
played
चाहता है कि
extremely
मैं
well
लाइव
against slow bowlers. This
दिखाऊं।
one, as you'd expect, is right up there as well.
Can be misleading, these starts at times.
Another extra cover, and is
कवर की
much
जानिब
wider
खेला है।
now at long off, so they'll only get one.
Duckett not in the World Cup squad. Amazing, isn't it? No, it might just sneak him in. Birch, in your team maybe.
ये हो सकता है मैं लाइव दिखा दूं.
Trying to pick an 11 for England, a first 11 for their first.
मेरी लाइव स्ट्रीम जो चल रही है उसमें थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. बाकी ऑल थिंग ओके है.
And came really to his
ओह
right hand and
क्या
watch that.
बॉल.
Wow,
आई थिंक
great
आउट
job.
और आउट हो
Excellent
चुका है
job.
यहाँ पर बैन डकेट.
Now Pakistan was
ब्रिलियंट
searching for this
फील्डिंग
wicket.
बाय. आप देख सकते हो, मैं वो दिखा रहा हूँ लाइव बना
Badly
दे.
needed this wicket.
बैन डकेट
No way
काफी
he'll
आगे
come
चले
back.
गया था
That's
और रिजवान
wonderful
के हाथ में
keeping.
दिमागी काम ले आई.
Great work.
बैन डकेट
Duckett's
जाता
gotta go.
हुआ.
I think he's run out because the ball was grabbed from the stump, from the front of the stumps. Anyway, Pakistan will take it. He scored 30. It's 101 for 3 now.
खाना बहुत यमी है, मगर ये तो नाइंसाफी है कि अकेले अकेले टिफिन चट कर दिया जाए.
चलिए बैट चालू है.
मतलब डैंड्रफ वापस कल ही तो शैम्पू किया था.
गाइस जो भी देख रहा है कमेंट कर दे, क्योंकि लाइव ही हम दिखा रहे हैं वीडियो.
कंधे से बोझ हटा दे.
लाइव स्ट्रीम दिखा रहे हैं, पूरी तो नहीं दिखा रहे लेकिन कुछ मेन हिस्सा दिखा रहे हैं. जो कि आपने देखा होगा कि बैन डकेट की विकेट पूरी दिखाई है.
टायर मजबूत, सफर महफूज.
कैरमल के अंदर भरा चॉकलेट जब मुंह में पिघलेगा गिगल तो निकलेगा. गिगली एक्लेयर्स, चॉकलेट पिघलेगा गिगल निकलेगा.
आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है. किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के.
बुकिंग सिर्फ 1,75,000 रुपए से. महाना किस्त सिर्फ 11,000.
102 पर 3 विकेट हैं यहाँ पर इंग्लैंड की.
042-111-333-987.
हर सुबह एम्बिशन का गियर लगा, नेस्कैफे का मग उठा, घूंट लगा और शुरू हो जा, क्योंकि अब रुकता कौन है? नेस्कैफे.
One of the first names down on my team sheet for England's 11 in their opening game against Afghanistan. He will get off the mark first ball. A timely wicket for Pakistan. We reach the halfway point of the first innings of this deciding game. England are 102 for 3 and it's time for everybody to have a
मैं
drink.
दिखाता हूँ क्या मैच की सिचुएशन चल रही है.
हाँ,
मैच
नया
में
ब्राइट
ब्रेक आया.
कोरमे से कड़ाही तक हर दाग वाइप कर देगा.
क्योंकि नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकालेगा. Donut from Walls.
क्रिकेट है
तो लेज है.
बैंक इस्लामी वन टच बैंकिंग से करें ट्रांजैक्शंस अपने थंब इम्प्रेशन से, वो भी बिना एटीएम कार्ड और चेकबुक के. बैंक इस्लामी, सर्विंग यू द राइट वे.
न्यू पैम्पर्स पैंट्स, दे रैश प्रोटेक्शन, क्योंकि इसमें है लोशन एलोवेरा के साथ और मैजिक जेल जो गीलेपन को रखे लॉक रात भर. न्यू पैम्पर्स पैंट्स, दे रैश प्रोटेक्शन ऑल डे एंड नाइट.
लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड, ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार. न्यू लिप्टन, बेस्ट टेस्ट एवर.
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottle. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
क्रिकेट है
तो लेज है.
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕਿਆ ਤੇ ਚੜ ਗਿਆ ਚਾ ਤੇ ਦਿਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਡਿੰਗਲਿੰਗ 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 ਕਰੇ. ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕਿਆ ਤੇ ਚੜ ਗਿਆ ਚਾ ਤੇ ਦਿਲ ਮੇਰਾ.
Floral fragrance के साथ अब 3 minutes में पाएं glowing soft skin with the goodness of shea butter by safe and smooth you hair removal.
Change starts with you.
दाने दाने पे लिखा है पीने वाले का नाम.
YouTube, TikTok भी चला है, WhatsApp वीडियो कॉल भी करा है, वोल्टी कॉल से आवाज और तेज इंटरनेट चला है. फीचर्स हैं इसमें सब, तो देर किस चीज की.
Jazz Super 4G.
एक से दो पर 3 खिलाड़ी आउट, 10 ओवर कंप्लीट हो चुके
है कि
हैं।
आपको कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना पड़े। मैं अपने पेशेंट्स को रेकमेंड करती हूँ नया सेंसोडाइन कंप्लीट प्रोटेक्शन प्लस। इट्स परफेक्ट।
टायर मजबूत, सफर महफूज। डायमंड टायर।
Wear your attitude. Darren Sami by Asghar Ali.
आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के।
Nestle Fruta Vital Sparkling Fruit Drink, now in apple.
ट्विस्टर के ऑरेंज फ्लेवर से मिले मस्ती को नया ट्विस्ट, अब बहुत से मजेदार फ्लेवर्स में भी।
बुकिंग सिर्फ 1,75,000 रुपए से, महाना किस्त सिर्फ 11,000 रुपए से। मरीना स्पोर्ट्स सिटी रेजिडेंशिया, लाइफस्टाइल ऑफ चैंपियंस। 042 111 333 987।
आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के।
आ गया नया एरियल ब्लू फॉर्मूले के साथ, जो गिराएगा धूल, मिट्टी और पसीने के दागों की हर दीवार।
ड्रिंक ब्रेक चल रहा है गाइस।
Down the wicket straight away.
Well, if you just go back to that dismissal of Ben Duckett, very swift reactions from Rizwan. Duckett didn't quite realise where the ball had gone. That's the thing. Big bottom edge into the ground. Just needed to go a little further away from the keeper. The keeper was brilliant.
Very important breakthrough for Pakistan. He's a dangerous player. He was well set. He was 30 of 19 deliveries, and what an effort from Rizwan. Presence of mind is so important.
Excellent game awareness, excellent presence of mind. I'm sure he had a look at Duckett from the corner of his eye, and Duckett, as you mentioned, David, probably didn't quite know where the ball went when the under edge was taken.
Right ball आई again.
England will be happy with this. Moeen Ali has spoken about this, Josh Butler has spoken about this, the intent, the approach, and they've got the quality to back that intent and approach. Summer obviously didn't go according to plan in the white ball game for England, but they'd be happy with this as they build momentum into the World Cup.
Brilliant fielding.
As long as there are no more stupid run-outs, they'll be a little bit happier. I mean, what's gone on really for the last 3-7 matches is there's been a bit of experimentation. They've found out a lot about their players. There have been ups and downs, there's been brilliance, there have been flaws, there's been all sorts of things.
कैच की कॉल
There is
है.
a man there.
I
Will he
think
take this? No, he doesn't.
बहुत दूर हो जाएंगे. 6 हो चुका है
Excellent
गाइस.
shot from Brook, used his feet and managed to get a big 6.
Yeah, Kustil couldn't quite get round there in time, and the ball just had enough carry on it anyway. This is
बहुत
one of
अच्छी
the
तरीके
things
से
that
टाइम
England
किया.
really have discovered. When I say one of the things, Harry Brook, because that innings, for instance, in Karachi, the 85 from 35 earlier in the tournament, that was match number 3.
शादाब
So
परेशान
just
है.
exactly what he can do, and shots like that are just lovely to see.
I think it's the England mindset of batting. They were 3 wickets down, although they were going 10 and over. And then Brooks comes and look at him plays this shot. He's backed up his ability to play with the spin inside out. There was a fielder there in the boundary as well, and he cleared it easily.
Yeah, single to finish off. The 11th. England 1-1-3 for 3.
लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड, ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार। New Lipton, best taste ever.
What a cake.
Sis, लोड चॉकलेट है. नो केक है या चॉकलेट.
खाओ और पता लगाओ. फ्यूजन मजे का.
KNNs, ताकि आपके प्यारों को मिलती रहे सेफ एंड
ये स्ट्रीम थोड़ी सी मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. प्ले हो जाता तो फिर हम मिलते हैं. आई थिंक सर्वर प्रॉब्लम. चलो ब्रिलियंट ब्रिलियंट यार. अच्छी फील्डिंग, अच्छी बॉलिंग हो रही है.
It's a good pitch. When you look at the pitch straight away, it appears that the ball probably will stop or probably will turn, but nothing so far. And obviously, there's a dew factor as well, bit of dew already, and it looks slightly. You can see the shine on it as well. So when I talk about dew, what dew does, it binds the pitch, and ball comes nicely on the bat on even pace. And this is, like I said during the break, Super Swapper came out.
117 पर 3 खिलाड़ी आउट है इनके. मलान स्टिल क्रीज पर है, लेकिन जो नेक्स्ट प्लेयर है हैरी ब्रूक, यार वो काफी खतरनाक प्लेयर है. बहुत तेज खेलने वाला प्लेयर आया जो आया है यार. बहुत जो सर्वर है ना वो मसला कर रहा है, तो मैं आपको बताऊंगा, फिर भी मैं आपको अपडेट देता हूँ.
Big crowd in once again tonight.
Yeah, it'll be a huge confident boost for Pakistan if they win on either side, I suppose. And of course, Pakistan have tried a lot of batters for middle order and tried different combinations. Inside out.
Oh, और out. Oh, catch drop हो चुका है यहाँ पर.
At extra cover, he was firmly hit.
यार काफी बड़ा कैच ड्रॉप हो गया है.
That just burst through his hands.
यार ये एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहे थे हम कि मलान का कैच ड्रॉप.
He didn't really have to move slightly above his shoulder. It's one of those that didn't stick. The crowd is static, isn't it?
Tabish is taking it really seriously.
Book him in for therapy later.
That's gone through. That's gone through everyone.
एक और चौका. रिजवान की थोड़ी सी मिस फील्डिंग.
Not ideal end for Iftikhar's over. 4 byes to end 9 of the over. England 122 for 3.
New Pampers Pants. Their rash protection क्योंकि इसमें है लोशन एलोवेरा के साथ और मैजिक जेल जो गीलेपन को रखे लॉक रात भर. New Pampers Pants. Their rash protection all day and night.
बारह ओवर कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं. 122 रन पर 3 खिलाड़ी आउट इंग्लैंड के.
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottle. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and vitamins.
आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है. किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के.
हर सुबह इन्हें लंच बॉक्स में देती हूँ ऑलपर्स फ्लेवर्ड में। ऑलपर्स दूध की भरपूर ग़िज़ाइयत, चॉकलेट, स्ट्रॉबेरी और बादाम ज़ाफ़रान के मज़ेदार फ्लेवर्स हैं।
डायमंड टायर, पाकिस्तान का सबसे मजबूत टायर, जो आपको दे महफूज सफर।
It's been interesting because both countries, good spinners on either side, Moeen and Rash on the England side, Nawaz and Shadab. And if you have a look at this graphic here, the England spinners haven't really attacked the stumps as much as the Pakistan spinners. And Pakistan spinners is this image now, where you just see them targeting the stumps. And this is the way to bowl on these wickets here in Pakistan. They have picked up 14 wickets, the Pakistan spinners amongst themselves.
Oh, shoulder पे
England
लगी.
just the 7 from their spinners,
मलान
having
के
one of the
मलान
best.
अच्छी रिदम में लग रहा है आज.
Adil Rashid in there as well.
Yeah, Rashid is very much a key man of the side. He's been more expensive and less productive in the wicket taking in this series, and we've seen for most of his output in the last few years. Part of this reflects the different styles. You've got the finger spinners. The finger spinners are going to aim at the stumps more often anyway. The leg spinner will try the varieties, the leg spin, the googlies, the top spin, the whole thing. So you'll see that slightly greater range.
Mohammad Wasim select kiya.
When the, what was it, the game 4 nights ago now, the first game in Lahore, Pakistan spinners were on a roll. They seem to be unplayable on the same pitch as they're using tonight, but the pitch is playing differently on this particular occasion. And England really got stuck against them. So that was the value. I mean, yes, wickets always are important, whether it's pace or spin. If you can pick up wickets any stage of a T20 game, just help slow things down. We know that, and certainly worked the other night. But then, you know, the England seamers that night were the ones who firstly dominated the game with the short ball. Then you had spin for some reason dominating even in the latter part of the game. So just a weird concoction.
Nicely played. Just for the one. Plenty of options to watch this live telecast and broadcast. Official live streaming partner is ARY Zap in Pakistan. You can download the ARY Zap application or visit their website aryzap.com. I'm sure plenty of people will be tuned in from all around to see this decider. Just under 10 the run rate now at the moment from England. Put away, nice style. Once again, excellent from Milan.
Not a great delivery with this kind of field set. He's had the fine leg up in the circle. He's offside kind of packed, and you just ball back of a length down leg side, asking for trouble. Another boundary for Milan.
Yeah, Milan's got some good rhythm tonight. I think he's looked his happiest out of all these 7 matches tonight.
That's played nicely. Oh, that is a complete mess up by Hasnain. Overran it. Not happy. Not happy, Mohammad Wasim. 12 of the over, England 134 for 3.
134 पर 3 खिलाड़ी आउट हैं।
तो लेस है।
यार बहुत हाई एवरेज से खेल रहे
हैं। लिप्टन येलो लेबल का नया ब्लेंड, ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग, ज्यादा गाढ़ी और ज्यादा जायकेदार। न्यू लिप्टन, बेस्ट टेस्ट एवर।
जदों तकिया ते चढ़ गया था, ते दिल मेरा डिंगलिंग 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 करे।
10.25 के एवरेज से खेल रहे हैं।
ते दिल मेरा
अपनों की रैलीज पे रहे, एक कॉल पे मौजूद, ताकि मुस्कुराते रहें पाकिस्तानी, खुशहाल रहे पाकिस्तान।
KNNs आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं।
Has been hit hard. Just for the single.
हैरी ब्रूक आउट
Yeah,
करना
not the
पड़ेगा
most
इनको.
pleasant of pictures for Hasnain here. He's just overrun this. Has to be a little bit more aware. It is slightly slippery out there, but you got to get something behind the ball. That's just not good enough.
It is a horrible feeling, isn't it, for a fielder? I mean, you know exactly what you've done wrong, fractions of a second ahead of everyone else, and all you can feel is sort of 20,000 eyes boring into the back of your head, going, "Why on earth did you do that?" Not to mention your colleague at the other end, who's just conceded 4 runs off his bowling analysis.
Once again, a good over here. It just seems to have died down a little bit. The English onslaught. It's been courtesy some good bowling as well.
They're still going 10 and over. Yeah, they have 7 wickets in hand, and after this 6 overs to go. Here we go. Let's have a look. That's huge. That's big. That's gone for the maximum. What a shot.
Well, just as I say it, Harry Brook decides to change momentum once again, using his long levers. I don't think he quite got it right at the middle, but that's still gone a very long way. Fired in from Iftikhar, another massive hit.
36 meters, that's a huge hit, and he didn't middle it. Imagine if he would have been middled it, this probably would have gone to DHFAS 5.
एक और स्ट्रोक किया लेकिन फील्डर के हाथ में.
Well, one of the things we know about Harry Brook from the last year or two is everything we've seen of him is that he's confident in himself, that he knows when to go hard, he knows what's on, he plays shots all around the wicket.
Up and over. What a fantastic shot that is. It's pure timing and pure class from this youngster. 14 done, 146 for 3.
अब इनका नाश्ता है डिलाइन. कम वक्त में भरपूर ग़िज़ाइयत. अब मंडे हो या संडे, ये रहे फुल डे एक्टिव.
KNN's Delight.
YouTube, TikTok भी चलाए, WhatsApp वीडियो कॉल भी कराए, वोल्टी कॉल से आप आवाज और तेज इंटरनेट चलाए. फीचर्स हैं इसमें सब, तो देर किस चीज की.
Jazz Super 4G.
आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है. किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के.
टपाल दानेदार, दे बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तो फिर चलती रहे तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय. टपाल दानेदार.
हर सुबह एम्बिशन का गियर लगा, नेस्कैफे का मग उठा, घूंट लगा और शुरू हो जा, क्योंकि अब रुकता कौन है? नेस्कैफे.
बैंक इस्लामी सर्विंग यू
146 रन बना लिए यार. इंग्लैंड के प्लेयर्स में यही क्वालिटी है कि भले जितनी विकेट गिर जाए, रन रेट पर कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करना होता इनको. बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग, सिंगल आएगा, डबल या चौका रोक लिया यार. अच्छी फील्डिंग. हसनैन ने यार काफी इंप्रेस किया आज अपनी बॉलिंग से. अच्छी लाइन और लेंथ पर बॉलिंग कर रहा है.
Now, one of the highlights of the evening is this power challenge, the power wash challenge. It's always the same wash, red, whites and blues all mixed in there. I mean, that's just against all the rules.
वहाँ पर ऑस्ट्रेलिया में
The
जाकर
machine is brilliant.
बैटर्स को फंसाया, क्योंकि इसके बाद वो क्वालिटी है कि पाकिस्तान का अगर आप बॉलिंग लाइनअप देखो, जो T20 वर्ल्ड कप में खेलने वाले शाहीन, नसीम, हारिस रऊफ, तीनों पेस अटैक है. फिर अगर हसनैन भी खेलता है, बहुत खतरनाक पेस अटैक बन जाएगा. पाकिस्तान का वर्ल्ड क्लास अटैक बन जाएगा.
He backs himself to play that shot. He'll feel he missed out on connection.
Against India in first World
Fine
Cup
leg
match.
up in the circle. The shot was on. It's another.
So what happens when you play that shot like Brook?
So
as a bowler or as a captain of the fielding side, you want to take, you definitely take the fine leg back. So there's one fielder is wasted there because Brook is not going to play that shot again. That's why this lap shot is very important in this format.
He
एक
goes
और
again,
ट्राई
doesn't
लेकिन इस
connect.
बार भी नाकाम लेकिन
Surely
सिंगल मिल
not
जाएगा
when he wanted the ball to
पीछे की
go.
तरफ खेलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं हसनैन को क्योंकि
Honestly,
सामने
it's the
खेलना काफी
evolution
मुश्किल हो
of
रहा है हसनैन
modern
को
T20 batters where you almost have to be able to play 360. You have to be able to evolve and innovate according to the situation. Not just like that.
I'll bet you he couldn't do this again if he tried.
दो बार
It's
पीछे
like a
खेलने की
snooker
कोशिश
cue. He's
की
used the
हसनैन
tip.
को
Okay, he wanted 4 or 6. He's got 1.
Yeah, and in process he's ended up hitting himself, and we'll go through the procedure of the necessary concussion test and the protocols, making sure he's all right, the helmet's all right.
He'll be fine. At the chairman's box, paying full attention. We saw that sign earlier. You know, Rami's doing a great job as chairman of PCB. Always welcome, of course, in commentary boxes. Just to come and join us at some stage. But this has been a real success. I mean, one thing I'd like to say is it's been a fantastic success to get this tour up and running, bring them to come and play these 7 matches for the various boards, the 2 boards, to build bridges.
मॉडल वाले बालों के लिए मॉडल वाला शैम्पू फॉर हेयर फॉल पैंटीन इज माय चॉइस
इसमें है फर्मेंटेड राइस वाटर और प्रोविटामिन फॉर्मूला जो सिर्फ 14 दिन में हेयर फॉल कम करे। पैंटीन।
Nestle Fruta Vital Sparkling Fruit Drink, now in apple.
बुकिंग सिर्फ 1,75,000 रुपए से महाना
143 पर 3 आउट
अरीना स्पोर्ट्स सिटी
यानी कंडीशन में वजह से कुछ रो के लिए गया कि इसको हेलमेट पे लगी है हसनैन आगे एक और बाउंसर मारा है
Ineffective. We haven't seen much of that tonight. Was
I think these are
a little
right
bit input on that.
Short deliveries are very important. You can't be just predictable as a fast bowler. Look at this. He wasn't expecting it, Milan. And dot ball. Especially early on, you take a chance as a bowler like Wood did against Pakistan a couple of games he played. He rattled them with a short delivery and the Pakistani bowlers got pace. I mean, last delivery was 140 kilometers an hour.
Hasnan's got the pace. Still young into his international career. You see him wanting him to do a little bit more of that. Good glove from Rizwan. Stopped a certain boundary.
वरना ये भी पीछे की तरफ चौका चले जाना
And like you mentioned, was you want to rattle the opposition batters. You mentioned Wood did it to Pakistan twice in a row when he played the 2 games. And with somebody who's got pace, you want him to unleash almost, especially with the new ball. Want him to try stuff.
Nothing is happening. That should be the plan B. At least 1 and over. You have a chance. Okay, you might get hit for 4 or 6, but at least you have a chance to get a wicket as well. That's a gamble you got to take as a bowler.
लास्ट बॉल खेल रहे हैं हैरी ब्रूक और अगेन मिस
Effective once again. 15 done. England 149 for 3.
Brilliant over by Hasnan. काफी इंप्रूवमेंट करके आए थे बॉलिंग में बहुत अच्छी इंप्रूवमेंट नजर आई हसनैन की बॉलिंग में स्पेशली
Donut from Walls.
Soft cake, delicious cream और smooth chocolate का combo. Biscotti flow. Fusion मजे का.
Nestle Fruta Vital Sparkling Fruit Drink, now in apple.
आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं मारेगा चुन चुन के
Floral fragrance के साथ अब 3 minutes में पाएं glowing soft skin with the goodness of shea butter by safe and smooth you hair removal.
Change starts with you.
और इस मोहब्बत को हमेशा अपने अंदर कायम रखना इसी का नाम तो सूफी है
सूफी जो नाम है एतमाद का
in the power play.
आरिफ रऊफ आए अगेन पीछे की तरफ खेलने की कोशिश लेकिन
Haris Rauf normally comes into ball the 18th and the 20th over. I think Babar's looking for a wicket. He need to break this partnership, which is 48 of 33 deliveries is so crucial to just get rid of one of these and just bowl a couple of cheap overs. Previous overs was a very good one. Snan only gave away 3 runs. They need 1 or 2 good overs here.
Straight खेला, I think straight fielder है वहाँ पर.
Clocked it to
लेकिन
the
पहले डॉट हो
extent
जाएगी.
that it doesn't make it all the way out there to long on. 150 up.
And Harris was introduced in the power play. He came and bowled that 4th over, and it did break up the game. Bowled a terrific over, just gave 4 runs, and in the end it was Hasnain who profited. He got a wicket. There was also a run out in the next over, and almost put a little sort of a span where England was set back. Now again he's brought back because he's done it so well so often. He's brought back to again be that game breaker.
Oh, straight खेल दिया.
Straight up in the air.
और I think this is out. Oh, drop.
Oh my goodness.
Captain Babar.
Babar had bought Harris.
बाबर से
Ralph
ड्रॉप
back
हुआ
on early
ब्रूक
to
का
pick
कैच.
up the wicket. Ralph
यार बहुत बड़ा
very
कैच
nearly
छूट चुका
provided
है.
it for him, but the skipper's grasped an absolute dolly.
How good was the delivery? A very good slow delivery. I think he just took it a little casually. Babar Azam, he thought he's got it, he's in control, but then dropped it. How costly will that be? Wow.
Yeah, superb yet again from Haris Rauf. That slow one on point. He's done everything brilliantly.
Opens the blade. Excellent work.
बहुत अच्छी fielding.
At backward point, saves an almost certain boundary. It's not the first time Babar's been guilty. Shot Milan on 29.
दो कैच छूटे हैं
This
पाकिस्तान से
really hurt him.
इस मैच
It'll
में.
sting Pakistan because, as Waqar was saying, he brought Haris Rauf back on expressly to take a wicket here, to try and stop England in their tracks before the final charge. And the plan almost worked.
बहुत अच्छी delivery यार, brilliant.
Slower ball seems to fox everybody, Waqar. And what makes it so good? Arm speed?
Yeah, especially from Haris. Haris got a very, very good slow delivery. This one wasn't a slow one. This was a quicker delivery. Good thinking by Haris because he saw Brooks moving way out of his crease, going backward. Just followed him. Yes, he went for wide, but I think not a bad thinking. But this slow delivery, he bowls that
दो बॉल बची है हारिस रऊफ के ओवर की.
but he releases this very, very late.
Oh, the miss, the stump.
Beautiful delivery.
बहुत अच्छी बॉल.
Nicely rolling his fingers on top of the seam or maybe the middle of the ball. There you go. Lovely delivery.
There isn't a single England batter that's picked it. I mean, the point of bowling the slow ball is to try and get the batters to start the downswing early. And you see the modern players, they often are able to check and they pick the ball, but with Haris Rauf, they never seem to pick it. Always the downswing has already begun, and when they realise it's a slow ball, it's too late.
रन रेट काफी मेंटेन करके चल रहे हैं इंग्लैंड वाले. ब्रूक फेस कर रहे हैं हारिस रऊफ की आखिरी बॉल है तीसरे ओवर की. ब्रिलियंट बॉल. आई थिंक दिस इज ओनली अ सिंगल, लेकिन डबल के लिए शायद भाग सकते हैं और लेकिन सिंगल ही लिया.
A scream of anguish from somewhere on the ground. It might have been Babar. 154 for 3.
खाना बहुत यमी है, मगर ये तो नाइंसाफी है कि अकेले अकेले टिफिन चट कर दिया जाए. होगा मुझे क्या.
क्रिकेट है
तो लेज है.
16 पर कंप्लीट. लास्ट 4 ओवर्स बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्योंकि अगर मैं आपको लाइव नहीं दिखाऊं, गाइस सब लोग कमेंट कर दो क्या लाइव दिखाऊं, जो कमेंट करेगा तो मैं लाइव स्ट्रीम दिखा दूंगा।
हर सुबह इन्हें लंच बॉक्स में देती हूँ ऑलपर्स फ्लेवर्ड में। ऑलपर्स दूध की भरपूर ग़िज़ाइयत, चॉकलेट, स्ट्रॉबेरी और बादाम ज़ाफ़रान के मजेदार फ्लेवर्स में।
डायमंड टायर, पाकिस्तान का सबसे मजबूत टायर जो आपको दे महफूज सफर।
आ गया नया एरियल ब्लू फॉर्मूले के साथ जो गिराएगा धूल, मिट्टी और पसीने के दागों।
सब लोग कमेंट कर दो क्या लाइव दिखाऊं।
दिल तो चाह रहा है इसको घुमा घुमा के, लेकिन तू टेंशन न ले, हवा आने दे। अपनों की रैलीज पे रहे, एक कॉल पे मौजूद, ताकि मुस्कुराते रहे पाकिस्तानी, खुशहाल रहे पाकिस्तान।
राइट साहब, राइट कर देगा ना?
हाँ, नया ब्राइट।
Ahmed Wazim,
मोहम्मद वसीम को दिया है 70वां ओवर। चलो एक अच्छी बॉल, सिंगल मिलेगा एटलीस्ट वन।
Yep, they've definitely been brushing up, these three. His life is way too short. Sensitive teeth. What do you made of Wazim Jr.? Baz? Any impression?
He keeps coming back. He's got a great temperament in the way that he does get hit, but he keeps coming back. He knows his strength is that Yorker and the slow one, and I think he's one of the guys Pakistan look to close out.
मोहम्मद वसीम की डेविड मलान 45 पर खड़े हैं डेविड मलान, और स्ट्रोक खेला है
Just got enough of that, David Milan.
और चौका मिल जाएगा।
Rather sided it over the top of extra cover. It was a good effort in the end because the ball was quite full and he had to get underneath it. Another boundary for the England left-hander.
Don't go there, Wasim, because that's his zone. That's the area he really likes. He likes to play cover drive. He likes to go over the top, and when you give him
David Malan
the ball in that region, you're asking for trouble. That's beautifully hit. He should have just learned it from Haris.
50 up for David Malan. It's been a relatively clean series for him, given his high standards. But that is a welcome one in a big game here. 13th in T20 internationals to go with a century. And he has been England's Mr. Consistent. And the strike rate isn't bad either.
Muted sort of celebration. He knows that now is the time to really keep going and up the ante. Last couple of overs Pakistan have kept England quiet.
एक अच्छी बाउंसर, कोई रन नहीं।
There's been a lot of that, plays and misses. That sort of slow one into the pitch.
Yeah, it's the first time I think in the series when Harry Brook has been there for any length of time that he's showed any sort of frustration or a struggle to find the middle of the bat. Now there is a man who hasn't struggled to find the middle of the bat, Mohammad Rizwan, 315, Babar Azam 281. So much will rest upon their shoulders in the run chase. He finds a gap there. It's hit ferociously hard with minimum effort. Excellent fielding from Kushdil. Pakistan, despite those two catches, have generally been good in the field. There was that little error down at third man. Hasnain letting one go. Tickets have been hard to come by. They have been much sought after, let me tell you. Those that are in are having a whale of a time. Oh,
Flip कर दिया और I think these are six.
Many a mile back. It's a poor delivery from Wazim, and that's a great finish to the over for England. 14 from it, 168 for 3.
Donut from Walls.
टपाल दानेदार, दे बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तो फिर चलती रहे तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय। टपाल दानेदार।
माना बहुत यमी है, मगर ये तो नाइंसाफी है कि अकेले अकेले टिफिन चट कर दिया जाए। होगा, मुझे क्या।
मतलब डैंड्रफ वापस, कल ही तो शैम्पू किया था।
ले आओ हेड एंड शोल्डर्स, इसका बाकायदा इस्तेमाल करें, खुश्की के जर्म्स पर असर 100% तक, खुश्की मिटाए, कंधे से बोझ हटा दे।
Introducing the new Nestle Milo bottle. Get your energy to go further now with malt, milk, cocoa and
168 रन हो
vitamins.
चुके हैं इनके 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर।
आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है। किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के।
राइट साहब, राइट कर देगा ना?
हाँ, नया ब्राइट कोरमे से कड़ाही तक हर दाग वाइप कर देगा।
क्योंकि नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकाले।
और एक अच्छी बाउंसर।
Struck him a nasty blow. Yeah, Milan's going to go down here. Might have hit him at first in the chest and then maybe up in the grill. It certainly seems to have winded Daud Milan, hence the humping of the legs.
Well, he was expecting a little bit of pace on that delivery. He played that shot way too early, got a bit of glove and then into the ribs. Yeah, and the eyes were off the ball. It's very hard to judge when you sort of bowl that mid-pitch and look to just roll your fingers on the ball. That must have hurt.
Second ball पे single आ चुका है.
Again, that cutter again.
Well, when the cutters are working, why do you need to bowl quickly? Save energy and bowl like that. That's a little quick. Let him keep guessing.
हसनैन काफी अच्छी लाइन और लाइन पर बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं.
Apart from one over, I thought Hasnan bowled beautifully. He picked up a big wicket early on and then he's just come back and doing the job for the team.
Athletics track on the top left-hand side of the screen there. This is the National Hockey pitch, bottom left. Sporting flavour here in Lahore.
एक और अच्छी डिलीवरी. I think should be single or single ले लिया easy.
Yeah, one of the advantages perhaps of bowling second, obviously the obvious disadvantage of Dew, is that you get to watch the opposition bowlers and see what works and what doesn't. Happy smiling faces everywhere. It's a sight and a scene that at times you might have thought we wouldn't see in Pakistan.
Oh, beautiful, but this is a wide.
It's on wide.
Over the years, Hasnaz had definitely improved a lot. He's played all around the world. He went and played in Australia, in the Caribbean, and learning the art quickly. Good pace, is tall.
But it's misdirected. And Milan doesn't miss.
Yeah, a slight bit of length also provided. It's not completely back of the length. It's slightly fuller and slightly down the leg side. He picks that up nicely. And its slow one is just helped on its way. The one that's mid-pitch, the short, slow one, or even the quick, short one has been the problem, the issue here in Lahore.
Well, so far this pitch has played quite nicely. If you got a good slower one and you bowl, as Basil was saying, that mid-pitch, you always cause problem.
Short and hooked away. Oh, that's gone for six. What a strike. Daud Milan was waiting for that. Hasnan can only shake his head.
Pace on again. He got hit earlier with very similar delivery in the ribs, and this time he kept his eyes really on the ball and made sure that he just go over the top. He didn't mean to hit it down. Went long way.
This is really deep in the crease. He's very good at that pull shot. He likes the ball back of a length. That was pace on, but he set himself up with being extremely deep in the
Last
crease.
ball बची है हसनैन के ओवर की.
Pakistan will now have to chase the highest score to win a T20 international here at Gaddafi Stadium. Previous best was 176, Pakistan against Zimbabwe, all the way back in 2015. "13 deliveries left, and England push on beyond 200.
Last delivery बची है हसनैन को देखते हैं क्या करते हैं हसनैन.
Haven't seen any Yorkers from the Pakistani fast bowlers. They have bowled slow deliveries, yes, they were good, but no real Yorker we have seen.
Short again.
Flick कर दिया again.
This time Milan had to check his stroke. It was a slower delivery. He will keep the strike. It's another good over for England. 14 from it, 182 for 3.
मॉडल वाले बालों के लिए मॉडल वाला शैम्पू. फॉर हेयर फॉल पैंटीन इज माय चॉइस.
इसमें है फर्मेंटेड राइस वाटर और प्रो विटामिन फॉर्मूला जो सिर्फ 14 दिन में हेयर फॉल कम करे. पैंटीन.
दिल तो चाह रहा है इसको घुमा घुमा के लेकिन तू टेंशन न ले, हवा आने दे.
माना बहुत यमी है, मगर ये तो नाइंसाफी है कि अकेले अकेले टिफिन चट कर दिया जाए. होगा मुझे क्या.
आ गया नया एरियल ब्लू फॉर्मूले के साथ जो गिराएगा धूल, मिट्टी और पसीने के दागों की हर दीवार.
इस्लामी खैर करंट अकाउंट, सहूलत और सवाब एक साथ. बैंक इस्लामी, सर्विंग यू द राइट वे.
पाओ 12 GB डेटा,
182
दूसरे नेटवर्क मिनट, 3000 जैज मिनट्स और SMS. पूरा महीना 780 रुपए के बैलेंस में. डायल करो *706 हैश. जैज सुपर 4G.
कैरमल के अंदर भरा चॉकलेट जब मुंह में पिघलेगा गिगल तो निकलेगा. गिगली एक्लेयर्स, चॉकलेट पिघलेगा गिगल निकलेगा.
आपके घर को मुकम्मल महफूज रखता है. किंग टॉक्स छोड़ेगा नहीं, मारेगा चुन चुन के.
हारिस रऊफ आते हुए अपना लास्ट ओवर डालने. पहली बॉल हवा में उड़ा दी है. आई थिंक शुड बी आउट. और कैच छोड़ दिया. बहुत ऊपर गई थी यार, लेकिन फील्डिंग पूरी किस्म की हो गई.
It went up many a mile, but he had plenty of time to get underneath it. Oh dear.
How much more time you need to get under the ball? This one almost went onto the moon. Another beautiful delivery. It happened twice to Haris. So you should have taken like 3 or 4 wickets by now. It was in the air for a long time. Oopsie.
I think should be out.
Not out, I don't think. Haris Rauf is a serious bowler at the death. The Yorker goes in. Wacker wanted a Yorker. There it is, and they're going to have a look upstairs.
Third umpire to director. We have a play review for LBW. Original decision is not out. I have checked front foot. It's a fair delivery. Can I have a front foot? Can I have a front on spin vision, please? Ball is close to the bat. Let's confirm with outrage. Keep rolling, keep rolling. I can see a gap between bat and ball. Roll through the pad. Satisfied? No bat involved. You can move on to ball tracking when it's ready.
It's not ready as yet. Some are yellow. Ball yellow and mix. Another look at this.
I think not out.
Waiting for the ball tracking gents. Original decision not out. Pitching outside leg. Go back to the on-field umpire. SN. You can stay with your original decision. Not out.
From
Now.
Hassan Raza on field. Those of you that know will know that the ball pitching outside the leg stump cannot be given out LBW. And for those of you who didn't, you do now. Harris Ralph probably went upstairs just out of anger, the fact that another catch had been dropped off his bowling. Now, what does he go this time? The field is back on the leg side. They're looking for that Harry Brook
चलो
scoop
नेक्स्ट
shot.
बॉल आती हुई
Will he go
हारिस
slower
राव की
ball?
तरफ
Will
से
he go
हैरी ब्रूक
Yorker?
है स्ट्राइक पर बहुत अच्छी यॉर्कर
Excellent. So good.
Well, this is gold at this time of the game. This was a straightforward catch. Babar Azam was right on the circle. Again, Babar Azam there. A couple of catch went down, which is probably
बहुत
easiest
कैचेस
of the
छोड़ो
catches.
पकड़ने के अंदाज ही गलत है
Yeah, a lot of
पाकिस्तानी
frustration
स्पिनर्स
for
को
this
पूरी बॉडी
man.
को कैच के नीचे लाना पड़ता है
It's
ताकि
just
ड्रॉप होने
unlucky
की
that,
कम से कम रहे
the fielders
और
didn't
सीधा
really
अगर
help him.
बॉडी अगर थोड़ी सी भी दूर होगी तो सीधा ग्राउंड
Well,
पर
been a good over so far,
गिरेगी
just
बॉल
4 from it.
अगेन
Slow
मिस
ball again, and again the bat swing is way too early.
Whenever it's come back into the attacks, almost as when England are going really well, and look at his figures. He's almost gone, well, less than a run a ball now. That slow one is worked a treat, and how Pakistan missed him the day before. Even in 186 for 3, he's going under 6 runs per over.
नेक्स्ट बॉल मलान स्ट्राइक मलान ने अच्छी तरीके से स्ट्रोक किया लेकिन फील्डर है यहाँ पर शान मसूद ने सीधी थ्रो करी रिजवान के हाथों में मिलेगा सिर्फ सिंगल लास्ट बॉल है
205, 210 or
हारिस
just
रऊफ के ओवर की
200. We've seen them chase that down once before in this series.
The power play, I think he knocked back 7 or 8 runs, even 10 runs because of that over that he produced in the 4th over of the innings. Now he's knocked back maybe 5 runs again.
और अच्छी डिलीवरी
to give himself room on the leg side.
I think दो मिल जाएंगे क्योंकि
safely. There's another fumble out there in the outfield, but England settled for 2.
कैच आ रही थी लेकिन पहले डॉट हो गई.
Very fine spell from Harris Ralph. His 4 overs only costing 24. That 19th only going for 7. It's 189 for 3.
वाइट कर देगा ना?
हाँ, नया ब्राइट कोरने से कड़ाही तक हर दाग वाइट कर देगा
क्योंकि नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकाले.
सॉफ्ट केक, डिलिशियस क्रीम और स्मूथ चॉकलेट का कॉम्बो, बिस्कॉनी फ्लो, फ्यूजन मजे का.
माना बहुत यमी है मगर ये तो नाइंसाफी है कि अकेले अकेले टिफिन चट कर दिया जाए. होगा मुझे क्या.
मोहम्मद वसीम के लास्ट ओवर गिराने का डिसीजन वेरी पुअर डिसीजन.
First one goes out of the park. The first one has gone. And he is really under the pump now.
How good was that sound? He knew exactly what Mohammad Wasim is going to do. That slow delivery.
मोहम्मद वसीम ने तो बहुत अच्छा. हसन अली हमारे पास है.
It's not Haris Rauf. It's Mohammad Wasim. And that one went far away.
Another $1,000 Bank Alfala donates for the flood relief. Second delivery now. Goes back, slices it away through the
और
gap.
चौका मिलेगा.
That's gone for 4.
No, you're just under so much pressure, aren't you? First ball of the over disappears out of the park for 6. You're striving for a dot ball, looking for that Yorker. Can't fault the thinking, although with 2 men up.
1-9
inside.
200 कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं यहाँ पर इंग्लैंड के.
Wanted it to be more at the stumps than wide of them.
I think Mohammad Wasim was under pressure before he started this over because he dropped the catch and he's just asked to bowl the last over straight away. And he's hasn't got that much experience of bowling in this sort of pitch and this sort of batsman.
Third man again, they will run. Harry Brook will get on strike. And all that hard work, all that good work by Haris Rauf has almost been undone in the first 3 deliveries. 3 balls left, England have 200. Well, you certainly will once this one's done. Pakistan will go off to New Zealand before the World Cup. England will be heading to Perth, and then we'll all be back here again in December for the 3-match Test series.
Last 3 balls.
Slower ball.
Oh,
goes down the ground. He goes downtown, and that is out of here as well. 100 partnership comes up of just 62 deliveries. And Mohammad Wasim must want the ground to open up and swallow him right now.
Big player playing a big inning. 17 already been scored of 4 deliveries, still 2 balls to go. Yep, that's the right impression.
Looks for the sweep, but I think it's only a leg by. How did Harry Brook manage to get a piece of bat on it? He did. So 1 ball left then. Pakistan will need to go at above 10 runs per over. Harry Brook with the beautiful bat swing, launching that one into the night. Moeen enjoyed it. Gets the Yorker in. Milan will look for 2. They come back for a couple. And Pakistan will need 210 runs to win the match and the series. That has been quite brilliant
next
batting from
stream
England once
second
again.
inning.
All those middle order players.